Since the lockdown, South Africa has really upped their game with their reality television shows. And my number one show out there is The Frustrated Men Next Door. Guys, if you haven't seen the show, I am telling you, you are missing out. But nonetheless, we have a preview. So check this out.
You know, South Africans are begging for clarity on the way forward under the lockdown. Which South Africans are you speaking for? And which conversations are you having, and with whom and where?
Well, I'm having conversations with South Africans who are frankly fed up with the lack of information they've received from government.
Yeah, which ones and where?
Would you like me to provide you with the list of them?
That would be great.
What are you asking?
Yeah, I'm asking where are you having these which thousands of South Africans are you speaking to?
On social media, yeah. I host twice weekly show called Corona Cast. You should tune in sometime.
I will.
And we have interactions with lots and lots of citizens who send through their queries. I receive a lot of correspondence as a leader of the opposition from citizens who are fed up.
So you're talking for those people that you're interacting with, not necessarily all of South Africans, because what you've said is that South Africans are begging for clarity. I'd need to know which South Africans. Sir, please let me speak. Sir, please let me speak. I've respected you. You've said that you're speaking to South Africans. I'd like to know which South Africans you're speaking to, sir.
Well, would you like a list? I mean, if you ask the president,
if you can do that would be great.
I disagree with this decision that alcohol, you see, when we are saying we are taking expert and scientist advice, we must then, both of them were banned and now one is lifted. Now we want further explanation why the one is now lifted, the ban on one, and the other one, the ban is still intact. That's why we are saying we need more clarity on it. If we can get more explanation from the experts and from the scientists, then we will be satisfied. But to discriminate the one against the other will definitely cause serious problems in society.
Now, I know many of you out there right now, you are judging these guys. But you don't understand how frustrated they are. Their families are driving them crazy. They can't drink. They can't smoke. Oh my goodness, they can't work. They can't leave the house. I need to get out of here. Why ban alcohol, cigarettes? No! My point of view is this guy is the life of the party. He doesn't discriminate between cigarettes and alcohol. There's no discrimination. They have equal rights and they can live in freedom. Ebony and ivory. 3 is a party. Oh my goodness, that's where the saying comes from. Now, if you are struggling with the same problem, the pressures of life is getting you down and you are frustrated, just like these two frustrated men next door, we have a solution for you. Are you angry or mad for the ban of cigarettes and liquor? We have just what you want.
Get a lawyer. Yes, there is justice in South Africa.
Visit www.smackitdowny.com and we will answer your email at level 3. Oh, sorry, at level 1.
No matter how big or small your legal problem, don't fight it by yourself. We'll do the work for you.
Professional lawyers, professional advice at an affordable price.
But pay their fees while you wait for us to act. And remember, the bigger they are, the harder it hurts. Speaking about the life of the party, the next guest that we have depicts this very sentiment. He is the life of the party, an incredibly talented musician, artist, person, the greatest personality I know in show business, Mr. Anslin Gysman.
Uncle Anslin Gysman, how are you doing, sir?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you, Uncle Ian?
Absolutely fantastic. There's a fuller conversation, A full conversation.
A full gesprek, kind.
Oh my goodness, it's so good to hear your voice. It's so good to speak to you again.
No, it's a pleasure. It's an absolute pleasure, my friend.
Okay, so the first question that I want to ask you, Uncle Anslin, is why specifically the Voice SA?
I think, I've always wanted, singing has always been my passion, but I've never been a fan of competing, per se. And, people have always been telling me, you should do singing competitions and things like that. And I was always like, but I'm not a fan of competing because I also don't feel like, our gifts are so vastly different and God has given us special gifts and talents, and I don't think that people should be put on a platform where they, are judged for the gift, that sort of thing. So that was always my reason over the years. But then when I saw The Voice and friends of mine did The Voice, like Robin Peters and Craig Lucas, and I thought, let me give this a try. I didn't audition for the show with the expectation to do as well as I did. I literally just gave it a try. Everyone said, "Oh no, man, try The Voice,"
Yes.
So I went in there purely on faith, and I was like, you know what? If it doesn't work out for me, it doesn't work out. If it works, great, So I didn't go in with any expectations. But I chose The Voice because the platform and the concept, or the format rather, was one of building personalities, it was building careers, it was affording opportunities where we could grow as artists within the industry.
Yes.
And I think that is what makes this format so incredible, is the fact that we come there already semi-established, or we have some sort of background within the industry, and we reach that platform, and then we suddenly become groomed and we are nurtured into becoming the best possible artists and musicians that we can possibly be. So I think that is why I chose The Voice. Yeah.
Awesome. So you touched on your expectations. Now, based on what you mentioned about your expectations, what was your expectations? Not regarding how far you would go in the competition, but just in terms of the schedule, the activities, the people. What did you expect?
Look, so I have a 9 to 5, right? and I absolutely love waking up in the morning, and I go into the office and I do what I do. I come home, I party, I chill, that sort of thing.
Yes.
So when it came to the full-time industry schedule, I was like, oh my damn goodness. Like, waking up early hours of the morning, singing by 8 o'clock, I was like, what life is this? Like, I don't understand. So it took me a while. I couldn't have any expectation about the schedule because I've never done music full time. I've never been on a set for that long. I never needed to do photo shoots in the morning. My makeup never had to be done at 6 o'clock in the morning so that I can be ready by 8 to shoot,
Yes.
So I didn't have any expectations with regards to the schedule per se. I literally just went in there with an open mind, and I was like, okay, cool, let me do what is expected of me. And I think I adjusted to the schedule pretty easily. I never had any issues with getting up in the morning. I never had issues with sleeping at night. I think the first night probably because of the setting that was a bit different from my own.
Yes.
But I never had any expectations with regards to the schedule, so I just learned to go with the flow. I learned that the industry requires us to be fast and on time,
Yes.
And I think it taught me a lot about time management. It taught me a lot about attention to detail and things like that. So I think I didn't expect much from it, but the things that I got to experience was pretty cool, yeah.
Awesome. No, you know what? I totally agree with you. It was definitely unexpected. Nobody could at least depict what was actually going to happen.
Yeah.
And I tell a lot of people that Anslin Gysman is the life of the party. He is absolutely the life of the party. And I know that you have an experience that happened to you on The Voice that nobody else knows about. And this is my favorite question. I know that you have many stories to share. So I would like you to just tell our listeners and inform our listeners of this experience that nobody else has had.
So I had one of the dumbest things happen to me while I was on The Voice. I am very calm amongst a lot of things.
Yes.
And so I can handle a stressful situation very well. Sometimes I stress because I want to be dramatic, and other times I just keep it to myself, and I just deal with whatever is happening. So I remember it was during the battles, and I was under so much stress because I was battling Mo George, and he's my best friend, and there were so many things happening at the time, and I was calm about it. We agreed that during the process of prep to the battles, we won't speak to each other, we won't visit each other's rooms, because we didn't want to become emotional, because, we are very close, And I just said, no, man, don't be silly, we'll be fine, and I was just acting cool, So the body is a very special thing, and it reacts to the things that, shouldn't be within the body. So if there's anything that needs to leave the body, it pushes it out, And me being completely worried about, am I going to be okay? Is my makeup going to be fine? That sort of thing. I woke up one morning when we had to shoot content for the show, and now I was swollen like a poop. I couldn't see out of my eye. Everybody was like, oh my God, what was that? And I woke up and my eye was literally swollen. And I was like, everybody's laughing at me and I don't understand. When I looked in the mirror, I was like, oh my goodness. And, I was really committed to set, and I didn't want to cause any drama or stop shooting, because, and people are getting paid and they need to do what they need to do. And I went to set, I did my makeup, I was there, and I decided to go in with shades because, I'm going to shoot myself today. And then the director's like, can you just tell us for 10 marks, why are you wearing shades? I'm like, no, because my eyes are like, you can't shoot today, you need to go to the doctor, you can't shoot today. I was like, okay, cool, but I need to shoot the content. When I was going to shoot the content.
Sure.
Eventually, they were like, no, let's go to the doctor. And when I got to the doctor, there was a damn cyst growing in my eye.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, okay, why? It was just growing in my eye. The doctor was like, no, so the body reacts to different stimuli in the environment, and when cysts grow in the eye, it's a sign of stress and anxiety and all this. I'm like, body, please don't get me stupid.
Yes.
Just be fine. So in my opinion, that is one of the funniest things that happened to me.
No, man, yesterday. That is absolutely fantastic. I know that you have so many stories. So that's why I asked you, and it's my favorite question to ask everyone. Now, there's some of them were, really challenging moments for you, especially the cyst that was growing in your eye. I want to know, just, off the bat, and from that question, what was your greatest challenge being part of the show?
Sure, Uncle Ian, I think this is the greatest challenge for me was probably going head to head with Mo George. For me, that was the greatest challenge. Solely because we are that close, and also because I knew how badly he wanted to be in the live shows. And, I went onto that stage, and I said, before we went on stage, I spoke to Mo backstage, and I said, listen, all things aside now, I want you to go and be the best that you can possibly be. I want you to sit with everything within you and just have fun, Let's forget about the competition, let's forget about the competitive spirit and things like that. Just go and do what you are here to do, and whatever happens, but whatever also happens is very intentional as people, but also just because, what the format requires.
Yes.
And we went on stage, and I was, I had a calm mind and did what we needed to do. And wow, when it called out, it was such a dreadful moment, walking off the stage knowing that I've won.
Sure.
And, my friend is staying behind and his heart is breaking. And, everything in me, I wished I could exchange spots with him,
Yes.
But I also knew in my mind that there's something so powerful about God's timing, and it took me so long to get to this space. Because I was totally comfortable with being a backing vocalist, and it took me so long to get to a point where I was like, okay, I think I'm ready to be front. I didn't question the outcome a lot, because I knew that if it's God's timing, it will happen for me and those things. But definitely for me, the greatest challenge was going up against someone that I love, someone that I appreciate, and that I value so much.
That's really a good thing and a positive thing that you took out of a challenge that you faced in the competition.
Yeah.
And with every challenge, there is obviously a lesson to be learned. And
absolutely.
So my next question is then, how did you grow as an individual, as an artist, being part of the show?
Sure, what a question. I think growth takes place in different forms. And definitely spiritually, because the competition obviously required of you to have a different level of spiritual maturity and awareness. Spiritual awareness is also a good thing, and a positive thing to have whilst on the show. Because we're so focused on delivering a brilliance, so that we forget that spiritually we also need to be awake and aware, alive, alert, and enthusiastic. So that was one of the things, one of the areas I definitely love to grow. Emotionally, I think I've become stronger because of all the hardships and all the tragic things we had to go through on the show. Not to say about the show, just the fact that we had to see people go again. The fact that we had to lose our friends. The fact that we had to see them suffering for a spot. That sort of thing. So I think there was nothing wrong with the format. It's just the fact that we had to, it was a numbers game and people needed to go and, that sort of thing. I've acquired a lot of skills from the people that we've worked with. And especially the contestants on the show, the other talent. We come from a space where we think that this is how we sound, but we get to learn so many things from so many people, and we get to develop a new sound. Because I think when I came back from the show, people were like, you don't sound as you used to sound anymore. And I was like, that's because I've allowed myself to be in a space where you basically develop for the better. You acquire different skills, you learn to use different techniques, and I think that is one of the most special things that I've acquired and I've learned to grow in on the show. And then lastly, I think I just grow as a person. I think I've learned to appreciate things more. I've learned to be patient. I've learned to be extra kind. I've learned to be more resilient even. So holistically, I think that the format of the show provided me with an opportunity to grow as a person, and I'm so thankful, and I really wish that people, like everyone, could experience the journey that I've experienced on The Voice South Africa. And what was one of the best things for me was to be in front of camera on red carpet and chatting with guests.
Definitely.
It was one of the things that I loved doing, and I always knew how to do it. I used to be a radio journalist and things like that. But it was something different when questions were directed at you, about you, and not about something else. So it was so cool being in front of so many things like campus and stuff, and also when we walk into malls, people know who you are, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so cute.
I would actually like people to know the experience that you and I had together at the mall. At the mall. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are walking at the mall, Anslin Gysman and myself. What mall was it?
I think it was Menlyn.
Menlyn, eh? Yes.
I think it was Menlyn
Mall. So we're walking in the mall, and someone sees and recognizes Anslin, and walks up to Anslin and says, "You know what?" They say to him, "You know what? I hope that you win the competition. You are the greatest, the best." Oh my word, it's the guy from The Voice. It's the guy from The Voice. And I'm standing right next to him. And she just says, "Hello, how are you doing? Are you okay?" "Yes, Anslin, you are amazing from The Voice."
Ian, I can't believe that you still remember this nonsense.
Yes,
it happens all the time. Like, I remember the one day we were an entire group of people. I think we were like 7 of us from The Voice. And this one lady only recognized me, and I was like, but there's like 6 other people from the competition. I mean, do we look like 2 different people on a Sunday?
Oh my goodness. Yes, I know, man. Definitely. Thank you so much, Uncle Anslin, for your time. I really appreciate it. It's absolutely fantastic having you. You're an amazing person, amazing musician, amazing artist. Thank you for blessing us with your gifts. And we appreciate you from the people of Port Elizabeth. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having me, Uncle Ian. And I just wanted to say, my name is Anslin Gysman, and this is my point of view.
Thank you so much. Awesome.
Didn't I tell you what an amazing conversation we had with the incredibly talented Uncle Anslin Gysman? Please follow him on all his social media platforms. It will be posted after the video. My name is Ian Leroux. That's my point of view. Peace.